The mountain is a harsh teacher. One wrong step and the abyss will punish. But this morning, danger came from even higher up. One foot touched the gravel, and the mountain immediately sent a warning. Below, the goats stood firm, trusting their mountain fortress. Finally, the wolves turned away. The hunt ended before it began. But peace had only just returned. A mature Bengal tiger, a symbol of strength. But today, it enters a world not meant for it. Its heavy body begins to climb the cliff, its predatory claws now having to find every small crevice to grip. A foot unexpectedly slipped from the rock. The colossal body lurched downwards. For a moment, even the Lord had to beg the mountain for a foothold. The tiger lay there, silently recovering its strength. Failure had taught it a valuable lesson. When it rose again, it wouldn't choose the old path. An easier road appeared on the other side of the cliff. The mountain closed one door, but hunger had found another. This time, there was no rush. Each foot explored before stepping. Every movement was carefully considered. The prey was within close range. The tiger lowered its body, ready to pounce. The goat immediately braced itself. The tiger lunged, but the goat dodged its claws. Momentum carried it to the edge of the rock. Its hind legs slipped, hooves scrabbling desperately for a foothold, but the loose rock kept crumbling away. As the last point of support gave way, its massive body slid down the cliff face. Here, gravity had the final say. In the end, the tiger gave up because the pain was too intense. The herd had just found peace again when the sky darkened. Rain poured down, turning the familiar cliffs into slippery traps. The young huddled close to their mothers, and the herd gathered together to weather the storm. Dawn returned, and the herd of goats had weathered the storm. Yet hunger forced them to leave the cliffside and descend into the valley. There, water and tender grass awaited, but the wet ground also held the traces of their scent. And in the distance, the pack of wolves had returned. Meanwhile, the herd of goats continued to drink with their heads bowed. Suddenly, a female stopped. Her ears pricked up. The wind had just carried a warning. But this time, it was too late. The leader immediately led the herd racing toward the cliff, but a young one lagged behind, and the wolf quickly closed in. Just before the jaws could snap shut, the young goat summoned all its strength and sprang onto a rock, narrowly escaping death. Finally, the pack of wolves turned away. High above, the herd of goats returned to their own world. They had outlasted the tiger, the wolves, and even the storm. As dawn broke, the young ones frolicked on the cliffs once more, continuing to learn the lessons of the mountain. The tiger possessed strength. The wolves had speed and numbers. But the herd held a different advantage. They understood this place. They turned the deep ravines into walls and the sheer cliffs into fortresses. For in the wild, survival is not about conquering nature, but learning to live by its laws. The tiger is one of nature's most powerful predators, yet its true strength lies not merely in its muscular physique or razor-sharp fangs. The tiger is a hunter defined by patience. It silently observes its prey, keeping its body low and utilizing every bush, tree trunk, and patch of shadow to conceal its presence. For while it possesses incredible speed in short bursts, the tiger is not built for prolonged chases. Its large, heavy body consumes vast amounts of energy. Consequently, rather than running its prey to exhaustion, It strives to close the distance before launching a decisive strike. For the tiger, every meter gained in silence increases the likelihood of success. Its striking striped coat might seem to make it easily visible. But amidst the tree trunks, tall grass, and the forest's interplay of light and shadow, those stripes break up the animal's outline, allowing it to blend seamlessly into the environment. Forward-facing eyes enable it to accurately gauge distance before pouncing. Sensitive ears pick up the faintest sounds, while its sense of smell detects cues invisible to the naked eye. Almost every aspect of the tiger's physiology is designed for a single purpose: approaching undetected, then striking with lightning speed the moment an opportunity arises. Yet, the tiger is not an indefatigable hunting machine. Every hunt involves a calculation weighing the potential reward against the energy expenditure. If a situation becomes too perilous, an experienced tiger knows when to retreat. In the wild, a serious injury can mean days without hunting, or even pose a direct threat to survival. Thus, sometimes the wisest choice for such a powerful predator is simply to walk away. Unlike predators that rely heavily on the collective strength of a pack, tigers mostly live and hunt alone. Each individual must find its own food, defend its territory, and make its own decisions. They mark their presence with scents, claw marks, and other signals, acting like invisible signposts around their domain. For a tiger, knowing its territory intimately is just as important as its own physical strength. Tigers are also powerful athletes. Their strong hind legs enable them to launch themselves forward with tremendous power. Large paws equipped with retractable claws allow them to move relatively stealthily while also securing a firm grip on prey during an attack. And unlike the common image of big cats avoiding water, tigers are excellent swimmers. They readily enter the water to cool off, travel, or cross bodies of water when necessary. Yet, no matter how powerful they are, tigers remain bound by the limits of their bodies and their environment. Strength does not make them invincible. Unfamiliar terrain, a misstep, or a quick-reacting prey animal can instantly turn the hunter into the one in danger. This paradox is precisely what makes the tiger one of the most remarkable creatures in the wild. It possesses power, speed, stealth, and patience. However, what ensures a tiger's long-term survival is not merely the ability to bring down prey. It is the capacity to observe, adapt, and know exactly when to advance and when to hold back. For in the natural world, even a predator near the top of the food chain cannot command the world around it. A tiger may dominate a hunt, but it cannot dominate nature itself. And sometimes, the greatest lesson for the strong is simply understanding that strength, too, has its limits.